Hello, and welcome to the Bound Breaks. So, getting an aerial or a bird's eye view, and just the scale, just the magnitude of this gallery. It's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, so you'll find a few pics on Barron's Wall. Even that, it's kind of interesting. What about there? It's sort of interesting there. I mean, it's all, I don't know. It's just the way you want to sort of interpret this sort of stuff. I was going to say it's kind of a little bit weird if you just obviously with Barron's T-shirt, of course, with the minuscule ant, and of course it's picked up on the word tart in the minuscule ant, and just kind of walking around Amsterdam. But actually, no, it's too cold anyway. I'm not going to just be wearing a T-shirt. But yes, everyone's just impressed by Barron's persona, and at this gallery. And so I'm going to be putting a few stickers around town, and also that'll be interesting, putting the actual flyer, because no one really thinks of flyers as art, but Barron's is actually art. So I think that's interesting, isn't it? I guess it is sort of advertised in the live stream, but it is art. It is art. It's poetry. No one has a flyer with poetry, let alone a poem on the back of your business card. So in fact, I'll leave a couple of the poems as well. Maybe I'll just put the whole facade. Don't have the cards. Those big cards with the. I think they're in my locker. I couldn't find them. But anyway, I'll put the business card. Put some stickers. Put the flyer. The whole shaboodle, and also in the cafe. So yes, there's this. Let's just do a rear. Yeah, that cornbread thing. And I thought that one which said something like, this is colourful, and that one I posted on that. I thought that was quite impressive. Maybe the cornbread's the winner. Or that, I'm not going to film the whole thing. In fact, I can't. But that guy with no clothing. Okay, so just going to the cafe. Even the cafes kind of, they go come up for some street food, and so you can see on the stairs here. You can just put some stickers here. Everyone's kind of just I guess so. It's kind of built that way, but I don't know. I don't know what you can actually do here. There's also a colouring in exercise there on the table. That guy's a bit bored, so he's and yes, very good. I guess that's what kind of Barron's art is. So there was this wall. There was a wall. I didn't film it, but there was a wall which had sort of holes to represent kind of bullet holes, and you basically just write you write something for hope or for peace and so on a bit of paper, and of course you put that piece of paper into that sort of hole representing a bullet hole, and so it's kind of dynamic, isn't it? It's interactive art, which is kind of Barron. Particularly out of dorms and things. So, I think Barron, I don't know, maybe Barron's taking it to a level which no one else has taken to, let alone the poetry. In fact, I'm working on another piece called A Prestige in Tennis, because I got rid of the Advantage final set, and I think you can bring it back. In fact, it makes sense to bring it back as well. Not only can you bring it back, but it actually makes sense to bring it back with the 50-40 game. So you can have the 50-40 game, reduce the length of the match. Yes, there's a no-ad, but you reduce even more. I mean, about 25 minutes on average with the no-ad, but 45 minutes on average with the 50-40. And once you bring back the 50-40, or you have the 50-40, then it just naturally makes sense to have the Advantage final set, which you can't be achieved with the no-ad game. So it's absolutely brilliant, and that's why we're going to have a Prestige in tennis as the next piece. Okay, so the Anne Frank out, maybe a little disappointing, but I don't know. It's going to be Passover. I'm going to set up probably my own performance Passover service, it's Eve Passover, I should say, sunset, around about 8:30, just sort of, I don't know, outside the Anne Frank house along there's a canal there. I don't know. There's a lot of strange people around. Maybe you could get a following. Don't know how that's going to work. But that'll be interesting anyway. and I need to print out the poems, which it's, I don't know if I can read out the poems. I have to get a printer, which is, I don't know, there's a university there, I don't know how it's going to work, but anyway, that's all we can do. Baron? Okay, so this cafe, it's got an interesting sort of cafe, or cafeteria, same thing really. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's in like a pop-up shed with street food. I don't know if they have street food. Might just ask if they got some street food. Yeah, well actually they were, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, there's a gallery here. Check out this gallery of hydroponics, and yes, it's kind of like that. Oh no, I could leave some Musculant stickers there. What is that? Is that all strut? Maybe it's all strut. Hang on. What's that? I don't know. I'll leave some Musculant stickers there. Yeah, Baron like kind of just messing around with this place a little bit, but I don't know. It's kind of like that. Yeah, okay. So maybe we'll leave it there. And that was Grumpix. Oh.